Замечательно. Естественно, мы начнем с опциональных мест, и нас пускает только в одно опциональное место — в зону для ужинов. Не страшно.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked! What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work. This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up. That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control.
С чего все начиналось,
Sorry about
тем
any
все и
inconvenience.
продолжится.
Just like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it's just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. Two Simons? There can't be two Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting.
Эй,
What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
на самом деле интересный моральный выбор. С одной стороны, вроде как мы ничего плохого не делаем. Пусть он будет. И эти конструкции, на удивление, еще целы. Нет, это было плохое решение. Давайте попробуем еще раз. Может быть, мы придумаем хорошее решение. допустим, подумать. На самом деле, классное решение. Ну что ж, давайте спустимся вниз и увидим, что там.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
А мы еще находимся в биологической.
It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. This redundant copy will never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand. How could he? I couldn't do it, and you knew it. You were right in trying to hide him from me. Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Let me say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
that's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Какие красивые медузки.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Интересно, что будет дальше. Очень интересно.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that ark.
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't, Valglasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We
Look
just...
out!
Um, Прекратите меня кусать, и что я сделаю с вами? Или это мне намекает, что надо двигаться быстрее?
Tao, can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tao. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tao.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tao, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
Ну что ж, направимся вперед. Мы пришли... Возможно, обсерватория это не то, что я думаю, туда стоило бы сходить. Но я уже не сходил, не очень хочется возвращаться. меня другой вопрос, как на вот это вот замечательное подводное существо адаптировалось к давлению? Почему оно адаптировалось к давлению? Почему все звучит как гром? Секундочку, вернулись. Ты будешь нас, да, будешь откачивать? Интересно, в каком ужасном состоянии сейчас все?
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys all right?
Да,
What
есть
happened
такое.
here?
Но
We ran out of
с
real
другой
food
стороны,
long
чертовски
ago. People
атмосферно
have been getting
сделано.
sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right. See you soon.
Да, ну, я так понимаю, тут уже постепенно идет приближение к концу сюжета. Но мне, по крайней мере, очень положительное впечатление от игры. Местами страшно и чертовски интересно. Ага, костюмчик-то здесь где-то бегает. Как мы далеко от Таута все-таки еще. Или нет. Но продолжим движ... Так, здесь я еще... Здесь... Все, я посмотрел. Кто-то занял костюмчик. Так, а где костюмчик? Один здесь, один здесь. Да, нам еще предстоит долгий путь. А еще мне очень не нравится аптечка. Нет, это мое первое прохождение. Я стараюсь комментировать что-то, но извините, если кашляю. Так, у нас есть пароход. Так, здесь что? Ничего ценного и ничего, что можно почитать. Так что пойдем дальше. Я очень хочу увидеть концовку, единственное, не уверен, дойду ли я до нее сегодня. Ты, судя по всему, Great User и играл, далеко ли до конца еще? Да нет, покашливаю, спасибо, но я что-то просто покашливаю, не болея. Мне очень понравилось, что здесь достаточно красивая, ну, не красивая, а более или менее реалистичная реализация всего. И герметичные двери от давления огромной толщины. Ну и не можешь, не страшно, спасибо. Не интересно ли, может ли этот костюм открывать другие двери? Судя по всему, нет. Ай, что я все время делаю? Я хочу... Что-то высоковато напряжение тут. Костюмчик, костюмчик. Иди сюда. Да, на самом деле с Сокулусом сыграть было бы интересно, но я бы сказал, что, наверное, даже... по мне... Даже слишком. Но, пожалуй, это вторая игра, в которую я бы хотел сыграть с VR. Первая внезапно тоже на подводную тему Субнаутика. Итак, вопрос: я здесь, но он там. Я действую абсолютно нативно и пытаюсь тупо скрыться от него. Я периодически жалею, что выбрал режим, в котором мне можно нанести повреждения. Но что сделано, то сделано. Ай. Они ввели себе структурный гель внутривенно. Ну да, без повреждений тоже скучно. Но с другой стороны атмосфера. О боги.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Был замечательный момент на, по-моему, прошлом стриме, можно посмотреть записи, когда надо было починить лифт. Я сходу добрался до лифта, а потом не запустил его, потому что забыл потянуть контакты. Думал, что нужно найти какой-нибудь скотч, чтобы связать это все вместе, и минут 20-30 скрывался от монстра, пытаясь найти скотч или что-то, чтобы примотать. Потом еще раз взглянул на замок и понял, что дурак.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark.
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Так. История океана. Так, что еще интересненького тут у нас? Этим как-то совсем не повезло. Давайте мы оставим их. Честно говоря, я не уверен, что слышал эту игру, но я ее уже запомнил и погуглю. Когда говорят, что ничего нету, нужно идти туда, где говорят, что ничего нету. С другой стороны, интересно посмотреть, что с других сторонах. Ладно, давайте посмотрим, что с другой стороны. Есть два пути. Судя по всему, есть что-то здесь. А, нет, здесь все хорошо. Здесь немножечко лора. Пускай он постоит за дверью. Ни с кем нет связи. Так. Пароль. Так. Ничто не работает, все плохо. Вообще здесь чертовски много места для... Не знаю, это не подводная... Ну, для подводной базы. Нет. Увы, я не понимаю, каракуля у мужика ужасный почерк. О, Будда. Не-не-не, я не про то, что разделена на много секторов, просто на подводных лодках-то очень маленькое пространство, и туда даже людей определенно просто берут, а здесь у них личные каюты. Это маленькое помещение, по стеночке все спят.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol.
Ну да, согласен. С другой стороны, если человечество умрет, почему бы не сделать все тщательно и хорошо? Тут я согласен.
The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough?
Он сделал это
Where is the line
все во
drawn for what is
благо.
human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
По сути, мне вспоминается серия Доктора Кто. Может быть, смотрели? Где восстанавливающие наномашины приняли образ мертвой девочки за эталон воссоздания человека.
You're different. Go ahead. Make yourself at home.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
There's no one alive at Omicron.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And I'm the only living person you've met?
Как ты здесь?
You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit. I still can't believe I'm the last one.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks.
Да, я сейчас ящик заберу.
I don't want to live like this. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
Сейчас прочитаю и...
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
если ты сама просишь.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the
Ну,
truth
ей недолго
is,
осталось.
that the
но
Ark
это все
is
равно
all we
жестоко
have.
убивать человека.
We'll have to accept second best. You know,
None of this feels right.
Simon, I want
С другой стороны, я не вправе отказывать человеку.
just think about it.
Она сама об этом просит.
Would you stay with me, please?
Да.
It won't be long now. Just please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray!
Тоже
Wish I could
немножечко
have died at
грустно.
home with my friends. You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all.
Пока не буду
You know
ничего
what?
комментировать. Послушай.
I prefer it this way. I liked pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Это было немножечко грустно.
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the Ark like this. Can't climb with the Ark.
внезапно. Окей. Кстати, кажется действительно, что игра на самом деле достаточно неплохо адаптирована даже в нынешнем состоянии для VR. И все действия с перемещением. И для защитного костюма наш защитный костюм действительно гибок. И, наверное, я тормоз, но мне не нравится, с какой скоростью ковчег удирает от меня. И он удрал. Ну, я еще хожу вертикально хотя бы. Начальную часть игры я практически полностью перемещался на корточках. Тут я осмелел. На самом деле, мне очень интересно, сколько времени прошло. Ну, на самом деле, скорее всего, я протупил. И это где-то можно узнать с падением метеорита, потому что моря-то полны жизни хоть какой-то. Значит, все не так уж и плохо. Ну, в теории. Или же вся жизнь порождение Омнигеля. Ну, структурного геля. Спасибо. Ну, я на самом деле к спойлерам отношусь нормально, но сам все равно увижу, но интересно. И спасибо, что смотрите. Или смотришь. Я, честно говоря, не могу, если посмотрю, у вас трансляция будет прерываться. Если не так, я уже часто прерывал. Так, ну, посмотрим. Аккуратно посмотрим, что здесь. Я, честно говоря, забываю про фонарик. И без него атмосфернее, что ли? Ты целых 5 человек. Ну, 4 человека. Я тоже считаюсь за смотрящего. тут ничего нету. Весь покрытый структурным гелем, абсолютно весь. Комплекс альфа в океане есть. Хотя нет, есть еще не покрытый структурным гелем.
Just tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the wow.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the noose from which the wow will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the wow wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside a cabinet. It's so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the wow shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
Я на самом деле не понимаю, зачем. Сейчас вот он меня призывает убить Нил. А зачем? Мы последний человек на Земле только что умер. Отдайте мир Нил. Он хочет сделать хоть что-то. Зачем убивать его?
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
Я не хочу это делать.
Come on. Do it.
Я хочу просто продолжить свой путь.
You can't leave. We're not done.
Я уйду. Я не хочу. Я не вижу причины.
Simon, humanity will suffer for an eternity.
Почему оно будет страдать? Ковчег был чисто от структурного геля.
If you don't finish this, I'll make you. Have it your way.
Don't!
You have to do this, Simon. This is bigger than both of us.
Я не знаю, был ли у меня как действительно выбор. Но я его сделал, и я не буду сожалеть об этом. если выбор был, то классно, но я свою аргументацию изложил и, в принципе, считаю, что... Единственное, что неблагодарный это ты, и нефиг меня жевать. Если был, то это вообще замечательно.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece. Catherine, can you hear me?
I hear you. This is Phi. What happened to Tab?
A lot, actually. But we're back on schedule now.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it. All right. Phi is up and running.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Так, ага, она в грузовом отсеке.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Так, дверь открыта.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork
Мне
of
почему-то
moments today.
очень не нравится хилиться.
What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m. but I don't remember when we started.
You know,
Ну, не знаю.
I woke up in my bed today. It just
Это
happens to have
все-таки
happened
Нил.
100 years ago.
Sounds
Ну,
like a
ладно,
riot.
похилимся.
I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I?
Часто в играх встречается такой замечательный выбор, что ты пользуешься каким-то бонусом, и это ведет к плохой концовке. С другой стороны, может, у Нио есть хоть немножко благодарности.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah, better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark. What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
That's it, so.
Так. Ага. Тут нет энергии.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of
Какая
mankind.
эгоцентричная
Get away from the
женщина.
Ark. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh, God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way. How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching. I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell. A bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
Right. I'll go pick it up.
How could they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
Come on. Don't do this to yourself. Here it is. We got the Ark back.
Good job, Simon. Take it to the assembly space and load the bullet. Did you have friends at Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Интересное развитие событий на самом деле. Мне кажется, уже постепенно приближаемся к финалу. О, дальше интересней.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Что ж, вперед. Эй, ну открой дверь. Кстати, с качеством стрима все хорошо. Ни просадок FPS, ни какой-нибудь неадекватности с битрейтом не чувствуется.
never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Я уж не знаю, что с этим сделать. Тут стоит и 60 FPS, и достаточно большой битрейт. Ну, спасибо за предупреждение, за слова подумай. Так.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Не верю я этой женщине, но запустимся.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
Не
10
загрузится.
seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
4, 3,
Come on, load!
2,
Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it! Woo! I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No, this is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Замечательная игра. Это еще не все. Спасибо. Значит, подождем. Тут, возвращаясь к теме, не знаю, играл ли в Субнаутику, но там в конце была фраза что-то по типу «Ты улетаешь в космос, я остаюсь умирать на песке». Ты ступаешь среди звезд, а я ложусь на песок. Вот тут тоже, только здесь мы остаемся на песке пока что.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Так не странно смотрится кресло в пещере. Я не думаю, что тут будут раскиданы фрагменты лора повсюду. Люпины. Так что пойдем по дороге. Ну, да. Куда приведет нас эта дорога?
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Да, вижу. Но думаю, что у Земли все же в будущем есть шанс. Не для людей, но... Вопрос к человеку, который явно проходил, а имел ли какая-то разница выбор, который мы делаем, отравить ли Патоса, ну, отравить Нью или нет? Понятно. Но спасибо большое, что смотрел. Спасибо всем остальным, кто смотрел и молчал. Игра была великолепна, но пора заканчивать. Спасибо еще раз большое за компанию. Надеюсь, до встречи. Тебе спасибо.